Wayne Rupp.
So, Wayne, you're 91. You restore Mustangs. You collect them. You show them. What do you say to people when they ask about your age?
Well, I don't ever have people say that because people usually don't think I'm 91. But I suppose they think that way. What's this old geezer doing, getting crawling under these cars? I come to church on Sunday with bumps on my head because your old body gets stiff and you don't bend down. And so it's, I'm not accident prone, but I'm just old.
Unless Mom gave him heads up, he doesn't know we're coming. Dad will be 92 in November. Hello?
Hi.
Hard at it?
Yeah, trying to get these stupid panels in here.
Dad, there's somebody I'd like you to meet.
Oh, okay.
Dad, this is Jerry Heasley.
Yes.
And Jerry was the one with us down on the Shelby when we got the Shelby out of the barn.
Oh.
And here's Marty on the pulling end of that 67 Shelby. As you can see, this is a hobby for active people.
Down there.
Yeah, I saw
and
that.
Jerry bought that car and has restored it since
Really?
then.
Okay.
But anyway,
Good to meet you.
Jerry wanted to come up and talk to you and learn out a little bit more about what you're doing with your car.
Well, I'm trying to do everything, but he's helping a lot.
What is this car exactly? Tell us about it.
This is a time-consuming thing. I didn't need another car. I needed a hobby. And so the gentleman is Wisconsin, the game warden. He actually offered a car to Marty.
He said he was 76 and he just didn't think he would ever get it finished.
And Marty said, well, I know somebody that might.
I said, my dad is going to be 90 and he would like to finish it.
And I was looking for a winter hobby. So we put it together. It was about 1,000 pieces.
What were you just doing there?
I'm putting my panels in here. I'm starting from the bottom, but I cheat a little bit. I put these holders in here to keep it up so I can get these pins lined up. I broke a couple of these pins off trying to course it in there. They should pop in, but...
Restoring a car is a very physical job.
Mental too. You get frustrated pretty easy. Everything was off this car. He took everything down to the parts, and so we're getting it together, and it's like going to work every day. Should get it now this year. This is the second year. And I kind of have something to do. When I get home at night, if I get something done, I feel good about it. And I'm sure there's a little frustration too at times when I can't figure things out or I can't. It's something you think about, and I'll lay in bed at night twitching my feet, and wife will say, are you thinking about that car again? Because when you lay there and think about it, you can figure things out. I'm not a professional, you know. You've never done it before. You think about it overnight, and a lot of times that works, you know.
Not long enough? There you go. Maybe I'll plug it over here.
Yeah. Marty's been a good helper for me.
It's fun to share a hobby with your father.
Yeah.
You get the other belt up there. There we go. I think we're ready to slip back. Oh, did the other one fall down?
That's okay. I'll get once closer.
When you get past 90, you have strength and agility issues. And so when there's things that he can't do either physically or knowledge-wise, I assist him. There you go.
You don't have the strength in your hands. That's probably the big thing. And it's where Marty's got strong hands and I don't.
I'm still working, and so when I come home from work, a lot of days I come over here and help him get the things done that he can't do or doesn't know how to do, or I show him the parts. And he's bought all this AMK hardware kits, which really helps him put it together because it tells you that, you know, this is for the glove box latch. So it knows this is the right hardware to use for that particular job.
And I do exercise every morning, stretching, isometrics, and calisthenics every day. And I have a regimen of drinking hot vinegar water every morning. It was a remedy my mom had. And it doesn't taste very good, but I do it every day. It's part of my regimen.
So having a goal like this of getting it done, does that keep life interesting or goal-oriented or what?
Well, it does, and that's the whole thing. It does keep life interesting. The thing is, right now, when I finish this car, I'm thinking ahead. What's next?
Yep, that way. You haven't quite got it yet.
Yeah, it's on.
You got it on. There you go. There you got it.
There's got to be something next because I'm a person that's not a couch bum. You know, I actually want something to do. As I said, I mow all this. I do landscaping. Right now, I'm burning out a stump at the house, and now I don't have to mow around. I can mow over. And then we have the garden work in the summertime. Wintertime is a tough time for an old person. My greenhouse here. And of course, right over here, the tomato plants come off. This will all come off. And we have the garden underneath here. And this is just a covering to kill the bugs and things that are in here. So this greenhouse here, it's hot, you won't believe. It goes way over 120 degrees here. So I get this vent here, it vents it out. And now I have these doors. So in other words, if you can work inside on a project, that really fills the time slot. Now this is my 7th car that I've started to restore. And this one I didn't need. I just needed something to do. I'm not a TV person. So, and I can read so much. I like the Mustangs. The old cars aren't that good to drive, but the Mustangs are. Okay, just got gold in Kansas City.
MCA Gold Concourse. Just flip it to the middle, Dad. Let me
Do what?
flip it up to the middle. Let me roll it.
This is a high country special. They made 251 of them for the Denver area. But this is a GT. It's one of 18 that was made.
This high country special was also ordered as a GT from the factory. The base engine was a 302 4-barrel, 230 horsepower.
And then what about here?
This is a California special, just like the one down in my shop. Identical. Now, this car was sold in Honolulu. There's the fenders in the hood for the other car that you saw down in the shop.
Hey, what do you like about the California Special then? Why do you like to buy those?
Well, it's special. In other words, there's a lot of Mustangs. You can have a lot of fun with them. These carry a tag of more rare, and rare is always harder to get and worth more if you want to sell them. This is powered by a 302. Or 289.
Do you take these to shows?
I usually don't. I have, the last time I took them to the show was 2017. I do them for my own edification. I do them for me. It's what I enjoy, but I don't take them to shows, no. Plus I got a few other cars. I mean, I got an old 39. And I said, well, I'm going, you can sell the Mustangs, but keep that 39 coupe. It's got less than 24,000 miles on it. It's original. Yes, and I've had it for 45 years, 46 years. And so it's never been restored. It's original. It had 4 out of the 5 original Ford tires on it, and I kept one. I said, not too many people are going to see an 80-year-old tire because it's a 1939. Ford made their own tires. Anyhow, it's a family heirloom now because it was sold here in Cass County, and so I wanted to stay in Cass County, so I put 1,000 miles on it in 46 years. That's what one we're going to keep.
How do you feel when you get around people and they say they're too old to do something, or have you got an example of somebody saying that, or?
Oh, you hear that all the time, but it's a matter of giving up. I think a lot of people give up. They give in to pain. Right now, my back is hurting.
You collect signs?
No,
What's
I just got these on some property that I bought.
And we found this tailgate up there.
Yeah. This was an old gear out of Ash Grove Cement Company. It was obsolete, so I bought it for $10. So I just made a gong out of it, and just a minute. I'm gonna show you something.
oh, you can what is this? I don't know.
And they can hear that all over town. But you just overcome it. You try to work around it. Yeah, it's not fun, and a lot of people just give up, or they don't have hobbies. That's the big thing for most people. They say, I wish I had something to do, because they never developed hobbies. I did license plates. I have all 50 states. You can look over there. You can see some of them.
Let's take a look at them real quick.
Okay. My criteria for collecting hobbies is that they had to be at least 50 years old. And all of them are over 50 years old. That made it fun. These are some extras I had. This is original. This is original. And these two are original. These others I sent to Michigan to be done. And
I noticed no smoking, so
yeah,
you never smoked?
no, there's my state plates. I have about $4,000 in license plate hobby.
And there's more over in your garage, other garage, aren't there?
Yeah. And I have a regimen of drinking hot vinegar water every morning. It was a remedy my mom had, and it doesn't taste very good, but I do it every day. It's part of my regimen.
What else?
Well, I don't overeat. I mean, we don't eat a lot of meat. We're pretty conscious about what we eat, and we don't like prepared food too much. I'm a good cook, and
I keep track of him and feed him every day.
Yeah.
And I clean my own house,
Yeah.
and we're still going strong.
yeah. And I think we eat healthy. And it's a lot of it. Eating healthy and living healthy. And my mom was almost 97, so I suppose I could thank God and probably thank the genes that Mom passed on to me, because I had 6 brothers and 1 sister, and they're all gone. So I guess maybe I got to give credit to the guy upstairs.
When we were younger, we went out and walked the fields and hunted for arrowheads and Indian artifacts.
Dad's big highlight of the day is when the UPS truck comes with car parts.
And then fossils, see the fossils over there on the wall? Very interested in hunting for fossils.
You can see here reading is another thing I like to do. This is from a monastery in St. Petersburg, Russia.
They did it.
We did 10 days of missionary work there. Things like this here,